Welcome back to the Ticket Setup series. In today's session, we're going to enter into part 3 of our Power Automate Create Microsoft Entra account example. And we're going to show how through our creation of the lifecycle in part 1 and the Power Automate flow in part 2, how everything works together inside a ticket. So we're going to introduce a new player as well. Up to this point, Diego has been creating life cycles. He's been creating flows. I'm going to introduce an end user. Her name is Adele. Adele here is on the left-hand side. She's going to be submitting our new hire process. And then Diego on the right-hand side is going to receive that request. He's also going to approve the new hire and move that process forward. So what you're going to see here is Adele is going to go over to Tikit Virtual Agent and initiate that new hire process, that automation one. And when she does, we'll be presented that form that we highlighted in part 1. And we're going to fill that out now. So first name, last name, job title, department, start date. Now, when I submit this out, this service request will be created. The ticket will be created. So ticket 37 will be created. That form will be attached to that ticket as well. And right out the gate, Power Automate is working. So in a different setup series section within our Power Automate area, we're dynamically adding Adele's manager, who is Diego, as the approver of this new hire. So you'll see here on the left-hand side, Adele's been made aware that to move this process forward, Diego needs to approve this. And on the right-hand side here, Diego received a notification in Tikit Virtual Agent asking him to approve this new hire. Now, how we added this dynamic approval is another section in our setup series within our Power Automate area. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. But if Diego were to approve this new hire, Diego will be visually notified that's been approved. Then Adele will be visually notified that's been approved. And then we're going to move out of the approval phase for this new hire into phase 2, which is our account provisioning phase. Now, there's 3 tasks in that account provisioning phase. There's 2 manual ones, setting up the HR account and setting up the payroll account. And there's that Power Automate task as well, which is that third task there. What I want to do now is I want to flip over to the Ticket Agent portal to kind of highlight visually where we're at in this process. So if I go over as Diego to the Ticket Agent portal, you'll see Ticket 37 has been created. And when we get here, we'll see that the lifecycle new hire automation has been initiated. The form has been filled out. You'll see that Diego's approval has taken place. And now we're sitting in phase 2. The thing I want to highlight here is that Create Entra account is already marked as successful. And the reason for that is because that Power Automate task was sent up to Power Automate right when that approval happened. We then grabbed the ticket, grabbed the form, used the form data to create the account, then came back in and marked that task as successful. Now, Diego could mark his task action completed, so could Alex, and that would then eventually fulfill this entire new hire process. But the idea here, again, is that you can send up one or multiple Power Automate tasks across one or multiple phases to automate any part of a new hire process. Now, to see the end result of this, we'll go over to Microsoft Entra, and we'll go over to all users here, and you'll see Sean Ashton's account has been created. Hope you enjoyed this session, and if you have any questions, please email team@tikit.ai.